You'll have to excuse me this morning if I cry. They are tears of joy. I'll explain later. But this is today's news in Warcraft. And I chose this hunter today on purpose. So it's a level 14 hunter with a bear named Rory. I will explain that later. First, let's honor our veterans because today is Veterans Day in the United States of America. And Armistice Day for the rest of the world. I don't know why we changed it to Veterans Day over Armistice Day, but we kind of did. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, that's level 17. That's level 15. So it's a very heavy social media day for reporting. It's just the way it has to be today. So here is our first item. So let's honor our veterans. And I'm going to read this verbatim. On the 11th day of the 11th month at 11 a.m. of 1918. Sorry, we can't argue with history. It's a pattern breaker, but can't argue with history. The armistice that temporarily ended World War I was supposed to take effect. History would, of course, prove this wrong as shelling continued into the evening. So after 11 o'clock, it wasn't quite over. WW1 was a horrifying, brutal one, and it doesn't get recognized very often as the last of the Great Kingdom Wars. Take a look at the table of belligerents. You'll see why. They're pretty much all kingdoms and empires until this point in history. The immediate aftermath saw these ones destroyed. Ready? So you have, oh, X is my pet attack. The Russian Empire. Oops, forgot to mark you. The Austro-Hungarian Empire. Oh no, I'm gonna have to. The German Empire and the Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Turks got destroyed too at the same time. It became Turkey. Of course, there were several others in this. Later on, more of those kingdoms and empires would fall, at least in an indirect result. Germany would morph from a world power into a financial disaster. And then, of course, we had to rename it. We had to rename this one to World War I. The armistice was important. I'm checking my bear abilities, sorry. The armistice was important because it meant that people wouldn't die anymore. Okay? In fact, people not being unalived, anymore proved to be so popular that it was extended, that this treaty was extended multiple times. The Treaty of Versailles in 1919 finally ended World War I. Or had it? Now enter the United States Senate, which promptly told the other Allied powers to hold their adult beverage. And let me make sure there's not another piece thing I can do with you. No. Okay. Now, for those that don't know, treaties in the United States, they need the advice and consent of the United States Senate. Okay, that's just the way that the Constitution was worked out. So, for those that don't know, yeah, I already read that. So, the United States Senate, against the will of the people, imagine that, did not ratify the Treaty of Versailles. Because, they don't like the whole League of Nations thing, and they wanted to be isolationists, and they wanted out of NATO. Oh, wait, that didn't exist yet. They hated it so much that they didn't ratify it twice. They needed that for good measure. I don't know why. They just needed that kind of thing for good measure for some reason. So, this brings up really interesting legal questions. Technically, we were still fighting with Germany and the other Central Powers. This much is likely for sure because it still exists post, because, post that one. But Austria-Hungary and the Ottoman Empire were being dismantled. Okay? The Germans were still there. Let me get rid of this, and then I will worry about you. Getting bear. Think about it. Now, they were being dismantled. So what exactly was the U.S. legally fighting with if the enemy was already defeated and being dismantled, right? Right? These questions would become quickly moot as the Knox-Porter resolution goes through both houses of Congress. For some reason, a resolution was enough to say, okay, we're going to be friendly. We're going to try to be friendly with you now, and we really weren't. We wound up punishing Germany to the point that a man with a mustache came into power. But the main issue between Congress and the rest of the Allies and the will of the American people, imagine that, was that pesky League of Nations garbage that everybody else wanted, and the United States, particularly a certain group, surprise, surprise, did not. I think they must have been America first. So Knox-Porter solves this by saying screw you to this League of Nations. It gets signed by President Warren Harding. And this very strange method ends the United States' involvement in World War I on July the 2nd, 1921. Now, I'm going to have to scroll down just a little bit here. Oh, there's Piggy. Here, Piggy, Piggy. Oink, Piggy, Piggy, oink. Should have gotten one of you and named it Rory. I'll explain in a minute, okay? So, I posted somewhere else. There we go. Okay. So, oh, come on, don't you lag out on me. Don't you lag out on me. Alright, let's mend you here, poor baby. Mending this bear is real important. So, the next up, if you're in a marginalized community, you know what happened on Tuesday. We're all in mourning over it. I'm sorry this happened. I need to get to the road first so I do not wind up in combat, and then the character select screen, okay? So, you've got a few weeks. I gotta roll over here anyway and get those harvest watchers. It's about that time, ain't it? Yep. So, you've got a few weeks to a few months to get your stuff together before this Project 2025 hits or does not hit. Things may still be quote-unquote in the air, but guess what? Guess what? It's going to come. It may come whether you like it or not. Here's some stuff to consider in no particular order. Number 1, stock up on birth control and Plan B. Sorry, not to now. You don't have a choice. Number 2, and the reason why is because that's what they'll come for next. National ban on one thing, and then a national ban on the other. That's all there is to that. Because they are quote-unquote pro-life, and that is just so pro-life. That they are so pro-life that you're going to have a baby whether you want to or not. Whether you're planned for it or not. So get your plans ready. Get your stuff together. Number 2, buy books that might be banned because you're never going to get them again. This is how 1930s Germany and 1940s Germany began, with an election. Get your no-fault divorce now. It's time. You have to, if you need to divorce your husband/wife, I don't know if you're non-binary, what is that called? Help me out. Put that in the comment, because I really don't know. Get your no-fault divorce if you need a divorce now. They're coming for that next. If all goes according to their little plans, that's what they're coming for next, is divorce. Update or get your passport. You have to be able to get out of the country in a moment's notice now. And I would research applying for asylum in Canada or any other port of entry, whatever port of entry you need. Canada is the closest one to me. I don't know about you guys. You may be going to Mexico for asylum. Wow. Get all of your vaccines now. You know why. You absolutely know why. Go get him one. Secure your personal data. Get them on portable drives that you can take a hammer to if needed. Make sure you have a hard copy, maybe even. And you better be prepared to burn that if you need to. This is what I have to do too. If you're on, all of this so far, except for like no fault divorce and the birth control stuff, I don't need any of that. But I know people that do. I absolutely know people that do. I know I missed the mark from the Harvest Watchers. I got white leather crazy. Yeah, secure your personal data and delete all your apps that can track you. An ovulation tracker is enough. You have to get rid of it now. You don't have a choice. There is no choice. Get rid of it. Use a regular old pen and paper calendar because that's all you're going to be able to do now. If you have anything that connects to the internet, they will see it. 2025, the projects has said they want to track that. They want to track miscarriages to make sure you're not having something they don't want you to have. If you're on HRT, replacement therapy, that's my spouse too. If you're on HRT, that replacement therapy, stock up as much as you can. It can be banned. If you're trans, update your legal documents. Make sure you are the person you say you are at all times. Legally, not just mentally, legally. Legally is the big deal. If you haven't already, learn self-defense. If you've not already, get something like that. Oops, sorry, Roy. See what that says? You need one of those. Or one that says BOW. Or one that says CROSSBOW. Something. I have the third thing. Invest in things. Number 10. Invest in things that can be easily liquidated. Not legally liquidated, but easily liquidated. Legally liquidated, they can take anything. Easily liquidated items are cash, jewelry, things like that. Oops, I forgot they're immune to poisons. Oh boy, I forgot these things are immune to taunt. I'm glad I have buff food. Get him! Hurry up. Oof. Okay, maybe we're not ready for them yet. But invest in things that can be easily liquidated. Cash, jewelry, stuff like that. Stuff you may have to have an emergency yard sale to get out of the country. You never know. And stay connected to those you can trust. If they believe you're an opinion due to what they said due to what they did on Tuesday, guess what? You can't trust them. I'm sorry. You cannot trust them. I've had to end a whole lot. I've ended a whole lot right now. And it was the saddest thing I've ever had to do. Because of this. I discovered that I am relegated to an opinion when it counts. Sure, they're going to be nice to your face. Oh, they're going to be nice to your face. Yes. But it's how they act at places like what was Tuesday. That's just a spice. I can get rid of that. their actions then have shown that you are nothing more to them than an opinion. I don't care what you think. I don't care that you're going to try to defend this crap, this garbage. They told you you are an opinion. And by God, you should not allow that. And the ultimate in libertarian solutions is a shunning. You shun them. You don't give them the time of day. You don't even give these people the time of day. I've had a lot. These are co-workers. These are people that I actually did trust until then. And Tuesday proved that I need to have severe trust issues. And they need to stay. It's like Batman levels of trust issues right now because of what you have done. Here's the next one, a tip that I saw posted by someone else. I'm going to get a drink of coffee here because it is 7:14 in the bloody AM. If you're in a same-sex marriage or someone where they identify the same as you or something where they have the same equipment down there as you, okay? Anything like that, anything that's not man-woman level marriage and with opposite junk, okay? If you're in one of those, please make sure your will is updated. Your marriage is going to be made illegal in the next 4 years if all goes to their plan. Your will needs to be updated to refer to your spouse as an individual by name with specific wishes. Don't be reliant on your marriage status to save you now because they're going to make it illegal. There's a real chance now. Get him, Roy, get him. Okay? And this is just, don't be reliant on your status as your spouse in the event that your estate needs to be distributed. Oh! I'm out of bullets. No wonder. I'm out of things. I'll have to switch that out. Hold on a minute. I'm sorry, Roy. There you go. Doggone him a little bit. Let's get you healed it up. There you go, sweetie. Now, additionally, make sure you have all the power of attorney and proxy paperwork in place, not just medical. You need the whole shebang. In the event, and that to make sure that your spouse has the decision-making power for you, even if legally they may not be recognized as your spouse. If you have a kid in this marriage, I implore you to start the process for second parent adoption. Just having both names on the birth certificate isn't always going to be enough, especially right now. Protect yourselves first. You have to put on your oxygen mask before you can have anyone else's oxygen mask on. Okay? My last one here, and then I'm going to go into some personal. Okay? This is being shared. Please feel free. Okay, so now would be a good time to help your family and friends get an official and certified copy of the following. And I mean the ones that you can trust. A copy of their birth certificate, their social security card, their marriage license, their divorce decrees, court orders that changed your name, certificates of naturalization, certificates of citizenship. Make sure there's a safe place to put them in. Yeah. Wait, I got like 1 million stacks of Gore-Tusks now, don't I? Yeah. So we're gonna get rid of them. Storm, don't carry that. Don't carry the stuff in your wallet. Don't carry stuff like that in your wallet because it's not gonna do it. Because your wallet can get stolen and then they get your identity. Also ask if they want help applying for a passport, a TSA pre-check, or global entry. I don't know what is coming, but I'm guessing at some point in the future, some Americans will be required to prove their identity and their right to live and vote here. And it's all because of that people believing that you are an opinion. So, with that out of the way, and I expect things to be ground up to a standstill after January of 2025. Now, gameplay-wise, let's take a look at what we're doing here. We're just coming up here. Oh, poo-poo. Sorry about that. And doing all this stuff here. Now, you see how I'm doing this now. I just have to hit the A button once I get it clicked, but I'm using the controller itself as a simulated mouse. And then I've got, oh, goodness, I'm going to have a whole lot of porky to sell, aren't I? Yes, I am. We'll have like a full stack of porkies to sell. So now, let me make sure that's my last one. It should have been. Yes, it is. Okay. It is. It is. Okay, so with that final part out of the way, we're going to go into a little bit of personal. And there we go. We're going to need salt too. And I have not been on here for the last couple of days. Regrettably, my little baby cat here, my Rory, whom this one's been named after. Okay. He was named after that. He was this bear in the game was named after my Rory, my cat. Okay, and I call him my little bear cub. So, that. Nope, that's koi steak. I kind of made that. Where's my 20 boars? There they are. 20 boars. Then you use the A button. You can rotate stuff around like this. You get things down into your backpack. Do you want a piece on my lap right now, by the way? He was very close to death. And this is why I haven't been here for a real long time. For a couple days, actually, because of the fact that he was here and needed me more than anything else in the universe. I mean, literally more than anything else in the universe, my little baby needed me. So I had to stop. Well, I'm not there yet, am I? Nope. Okay. Embossed glass. Yeah. Oh, I got my Defias boots. Okay. 3, 6. Ooh, that would give me an X5. Okay. So we're gonna buy 2 of those, and we'll make 2 of them and just sell them right away. Now, but he was near death. Okay, and I really don't know what has happened between then and now, but miracles happened. Absolute, utter miracles happened. Yesterday, we thought he was going to pass this weekend, by the way. And he had a miracle. It was nothing short. Yesterday, he got up. He's been bedridden for the last several days, basically. Couldn't get up, couldn't move, just slept, just laid there like a lump. And yesterday, he proved the world wrong. I promised I wouldn't get upset. But he proved us all wrong. And he got up. And he walked. Oh, I forgot. I need to equip ammo. No. Oh, no, I can't do that right now. Well, we're just going to have to hack and slash this one, huh? Just hold down the left trigger while I do this, and then I'll get everything worked out. Just hang in there, Lori. We got this. Spam wing clip on you. goes. All right, now, before I forget, we are going to get these heavy shots in here now. Oh, I forgot to buy another one. Why don't we go back and do that too? Ow! Oh, is it really going to take me doing that? Oh, the wonders of a controller. I got to figure out how to do this. I did it before. And it worked. So we go to character. Let's open up our bags first. No, I don't want to destroy that. Then we'll open that up. If I send the mouse, I should be able to drop it right there. It won't go. I bet you maybe I need a better boom boom. Could that be it? Oh, could that be it? So, but the miracle of miracles happened here. So, we are going to end it with that. But I'm going to keep going. So, but I'm going to keep playing and keep streaming right now. So, I'm going to turn off my mic. I bid you all to have a great day, and hopefully you enjoy what's being played. Bye-bye, everybody.